Hi guys, I'm early tonight. Can you hear me okay? Oh shoot, hold on. Can you hear me now? How about now? Still can't hear. Okay. How about how about now? Can you hear me now? Okay, everybody. Okay, Julie. Okay. All right. I don't. I must have messed something up. I apologize. Oh, it's so cute. It's like orange, light colored. It looks like, and then purples. It looks like a Halloween theme. Maybe they did that on purpose. Did you just see that? All day, little flits of, I don't know, something fly by me today. I've been quite busy today. If you want to book a personal reading, my name is Sher. Hi, Laura. I'm an intuitive. I receive messages from the Most High in various ways, shapes, and forms. I'm pretty casual, kind of easy to get along with, I think. And we have a really good chat here. Tonight, I am doing tarot card readings for members and donations. Sometimes I have to do that because I have stepped into this full time. So I appreciate your support, but it doesn't mean we won't talk about cool and interesting things. Also, if you have a question about uh, my gifts or anything you want to know, feel free to ask. I'm pretty open. I was a closet psychic like forever because when I first was really young, I met somebody and they wanted me to tell about their life every day. And I was too young to handle it, newly married and all that stuff. And so I put all that away. And then it would pop out occasionally in my life, little messages here and there, things like that. Go talk to the lady in the airport. No, that type of thing. Miss Kay, I've been thinking about you. I was like, Kay probably disowned me because I keep wanting to call you, but I'm trying to teach myself all this technology. And there's a lot of technology, like way too much technology. Oh, you said wow. I have to ring my bell. Oh, I still gotta light my candle. So, hi Natalie. How you doing? Now, if I read for you earlier today, unless you just really need a card, I probably won't read for you again, just because I don't know, because I'm trying to learn to like balance. Okay, good. And hold on, let me light some Palo Santo now. Got to cover all my bases. I feel like my hair got fuzzier from earlier. Thank you, Natalie. I don't think there's anything that would add to it at this point. Uh, I don't even know. I'm just kind of, this is like a go with the flow chat. So if you have a question about spirituality, spiritual awakening, or anything, or being intuitive, anything along those lines, I believe in using our time wisely. Uh, is there a way to donate? Yes, ma'am. I have Cash App, and on my in my description, I have PayPal and puppies delivered. No, you're fine. Synthesized souls. I don't. I'm okay. And anyway, so Cash App and PayPal. It's in my description box. Just click more, Zorona. Thank you for asking. Okay, so I'm just lighting a little Palo Santo. The puppies are so cute, synthesized souls. Okay, there's a need for you to turn, and this is a channeled message for synthesized souls. There's a need for you to turn your brain off. You haven't had any rest, and you're overworked and a little overstressed, and you've been on this adrenaline high, but it's time for you to rest now. That's the message I have for you, synthesized souls. I hope it helps. Okay, so it's a beautiful night. If you want to donate, it's in the description box, or I think you can even do the YouTube thing. Financially, it's better if you use like Cash App and stuff for me. YouTube is great. I don't mind paying for their platform, but if I don't have to pay, I think it's like about 45% of whatever. So, all right. Now the business end of it is out of the way. So tonight we're going to talk about, we always have a class, right? And the puppies are so adorable, synthesized soul. Okay. Oh, and synthesized, I got your message. I got to read it again. It seemed complicated, but in an okay way. So what are we talking about tonight? Da, 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 da. Huh. Um, Yes, I don't know. We're going to be teaching a class on connection and stuff. For me, I've always connected. I'll be honest, automatically. For me, I don't have any spirit guides or anything like that. Um, I just have. Oh, nice. Oh, I've heard cane corsos. My old boss said they're really beautiful. She wants a cane corso. Um, yes, you have to though. Even I, your brain has to stop sometimes. Sorry, synthesize souls, areas that you are. That's so funny. Okay. And if you do donate, come back here and tell me you donated so I can do a read for you. Okay. Um, Whoa, my hands are cold. The temperature is dropping in Colorado. And I love Colorado though. I love it. It's beautiful here. It's so pretty. It's so pretty here. It's probably one of the most favoriteest places I've ever lived, and I lived in Florida. So also I am open to book readings. I do channel Archangel Michael, and my readings start at $50. Oh, and that's pretty normal with Florida. Hurricane Central. That's why I moved. Oh wow, that's cool. Nice to know. Those are kind of cool dogs too. I don't know how we got on the dog conversation, but it's okay. I found out recently that I channel animals because not I've had two that were transitioning, which really surprised me. I wasn't expecting the animal thing. Mm. So tonight, while we're oh hi Sandy, are you the Sandy that became my friend on Facebook? I'm just curious. Yeah, I it was weird, but one of them was like where the lady got another. I also channeled that another dog was coming in for her, which the dog came in. I said it was like she wouldn't have to go find it, and somebody offered her a dog. It was pretty amazing. I was really surprised. I never really. I don't like to tell anybody about a transition. Oh, okay. Just curious, Sandy. I didn't know if that was you trying to book a reading, but there's a time and a purpose, and in both of those, it allowed that person to say goodbye to a person they loved, a energy that they loved. So I was really grateful for that. But anyway, so how's everybody doing tonight? I want to talk about, let's see what we can talk about. We're waiting for if somebody books a read or not books a read. I'm pretty flexible. I like teaching the classes too. Let's see. All right. I'm not sure. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this because I think I talked about this with my members class. That's funny. Oh, thank you, L'Oreal. I appreciate that. You said, wow, where's the bell? Okay. Try to be gentle because of people's ears. Okay, so a while back in the members class, I talked about the important but less obvious aspects of spiritual awakening. Now, I had told you just because you're not a member, you're not penalized. I will get around to getting you the information late sooner or later, and this happens to be sooner or later, depending. Okay, so our members did get this class last week, and if you missed it and you remember, that works too. So we talked about different things that happen with you when you go through a spiritual awakening. Yes, I teach classes all the time, and this is actually will probably be pretty helpful for you, L'Oreal. I have a membership, and I try to teach classes. I also do like impromptu pop-in lives to just chat with the members, see how they're doing, read for them if they need a little short read, something like that. So it's a pretty casual thing. It's not anything, super big. It's kind of like having a normal conversation with me, I think. I don't know. The members will have to let you know. Okay. Okay. So some of the ways that are not so obvious that you wouldn't think about in the middle of a spiritual. Oh, cool. You can join. I think it's in the description box or somewhere. If somebody knows, will you let her know, please? Okay. So one of the ways is your body will start to talk to you, like things that you've enjoyed in the past eating, or let's say maybe you've been on like a sugar binge forever, things like that. You don't have to be. But what happens is things start to shift and change when you have a spiritual awakening or an ascension or anything like that. Your food taste may change. I bought celery. I am not a celery person. Okay. You're so welcome, Laura. I'm not a celery person, but here's the thing. Uh, This part of my awakening was like, hey, celery's a little bit healthier. That, why don't you get that fruit instead of those Oreo cookies? And that one, I got celery and fruit. I missed the cookies, I'm not going to lie. But that is one of the things that happens. Your sleep cycle may get disturbed. You may hear buzzing. I hear buzzing all the time, especially right before I go live and stuff. Uh, You might like all of a sudden find yourself crying or just in a really bad mood or just all different kinds of things like that. This is the body's whispering. Okay, so now, uh, also then there's this ego thing. Okay, I did not have this, and I'm so thankful. But it says here, it was mentioned that sometimes with the ego, you might want to be like, well, I'm enlightened. You know, I don't want a hurricane for Florida. I love the people in Florida. I'm enlightened, or, I'm special, but you're not, okay? I'm not, you're not, none of us are. He's special. We're children of them. Is We're just divine beings, having a human experience, or I don't know what. We're having an experience, okay? Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. I appreciate that. Yes, yes, prayers for Florida, most definitely. I have lived through probably one of the most major hurricanes ever in Florida. Um, oh, about the hurricanes, I don't know. Let's see. Sorry, there's a little bit of a glare. I apologize. Okay. All right. So now we're going on to the next thing. Um, Sometimes when you have a spiritual awakening, you start feeling isolated, okay, or like no one gets you. Um, and that's not really a bad thing. Now, I'm not in Portugal, Egyptian famous. I'm in Aurora, Colorado. I used to live in Florida. Aurora, Colorado. Used to live in Florida. Okay, so a lot of times you feel isolated when you have a spiritual awakening or an ascension. Okay, and it's not that you're isolated so much, it's just that it's kind of like part of the cocoon stage. It's more of a recalibration. And I think we all have those, okay, honestly. And then, it's kind of like you have to kind of digest things and in small portions when you have a spiritual awakening. Like, you might think, was that a message for me? I don't know. Was it? That type of thing. And get used to that, or get used to having visions, or get used to being not being able to be in large crowds because you feel, excuse me, everything and everyone, or get used to dreaming something. For the past 3 nights, I've dreamed something along the same lines, and I'm like, why am I dreaming this? So these things can happen on your spiritual awakening journey. It's easy enough to happen, okay? Also, sometimes you're going to lose passion for things that you used to have passion for, that don't fit in your life anymore. They might shift. Oh yes, my daughter did these for me. They're kind of black, but they're color changing. They go purple and even a light purple. Okay, so you do lose passion for some things. But here's the thing: as you clear those things out. Hello, hi, is everybody out there? Can you hear me now? Are we start? I'm back. Yes, I'm getting better at that. I remember when I first started, it took me about 10 minutes. We played, remember, it was hide and seek. If you can find me, I'll read your cards. Sometimes my hair bugs me. Okay. All right. So, yeah, sometimes passions, things that you lose a taste for it or passion for it. It doesn't resonate anymore. But you're clearing, what you're doing is you're clearing space. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice to get the feedback, L'Oreal. You're clearing Okay. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. I wondered, I had the other day, was it yesterday? I was thinking, I felt something in my home. And today, when I lit my candle, I had black smoke and I prayed. But yesterday, I was thinking there was something around, and I was sitting in my living room, and all of a sudden, I heard something in my bathroom fall at that moment. Uh, at that moment. So, um, Angel wings and Mamma Mia. That's funny. I get the wings. I may even get the Mamma Mia. That's so funny. Okay. When you don't understand, I find prayer is like one of the best things. Okay. But what you're basically doing is that you let those things go in your life. You're, sorry, give me a minute. All right. I'm just going to lie a little Palo Santo. I felt weird for a minute there. I felt weird energy. And I'm going to pray, of course, like I always do. Father, come into this space. Allow your cleansing, clearing, loving energy to come in and take anything away that might be of harm or not for high purposes or good. I ask that you come and you provide messages through you, through the Divine Father. I ask that you remove any unwanted presence here. I ask that any messages I provide the right clarity, peace, protection, light, love. Angels come in. Thank you, Father. Amen. Okay, I feel better now. Okay, no, when I agree, I like, it was funny because we were talking about that my back got really cold. So I was like, okay. And usually when my back is cold, for me, that's like a really strong indication that I should pay attention. And, but no, I'm not scared. I used to be like a total scaredy cat when I was younger, but, not anymore. I actually want to be one of those people. If you go out and you do the ghost thing, no, I'm okay. I feel good. If you do the ghost thing, I want you. Let me know. Invite me. I'll come along if I'm nearby. I'm in Colorado, Aurora, Colorado. Also, if you're good with technical support in Aurora, Colorado, I could use some help there too. All right, so let's continue on. Uh, if we don't book any readings, at least we have a good class. All right. Um, also, the other thing that I think a lot of people aren't expecting is you have like a heightened sensitivity. You're sensitive to others' moods, sounds. It's like you're a computer and you're getting like a system upgrade, okay? And you start tuning into different vibrations. Like like for me, I feel vibrations heavily. I feel when energy shifts. Like nobody has to tell me. And then I get a message about it usually afterwards. But it sucks in relationships though. It sucks when you feel the shift before they tell you about it. I love cats, L'Oreal, but I don't want anything I have to take care of. My grandson is that's enough. That and I have Sammy the dog. So anyway, that's so funny. What night is this? This is Wednesday night. I was like, it's so chill tonight. I love that. They do help, and I love animals. I love cats, as a matter of fact. I used to sleep with a cat, and they would wake me up every morning. Precious, precious cat. Okay, so back to things that change. So you get a little more sensitive to energies that you're around, people's energies. Like you may be in a good mood, walk in someplace, and 5 minutes later, you're just mad at the world. and you're like, why? And then you look around or you look over and there's a guy next to you that is banging his head against the wall or something, and you're like, oh, I get it. So things like that do happen. Okay. And the other thing is, you get, to me, it feels like, I know, hard to believe I'm going to say this, but it feels like you get a little quieter. You get a little more introspective, I would say. Like, you think about what you say. Mostly, I try mostly before you say it, how it's going to impact the other person. You start thinking less about yourself and more about others, is probably the best way to put it. Okay, let's see. So, heightened sensitivity, it's not a weakness, okay? A lot of times that sensitivity can save your life. You may be thinking you're in a safe space and find out you're not, but get that like red flag, like move, go, get out of here, something like that. And it's a real message. You can hear it and feel it. So that's kind of interesting. Mm. This is kind of fun. I don't get to do this very often. Are you guys enjoying it? If you're not, I totally understand. Um, the next thing that you need to look at is, hi, Davy, is awakening does not erase challenges. Okay, so even if you have an awakening, your problems don't instantaneously disappear. Okay, they're still there. A lot of them will tell you. Yes, like an empath would pick up on a lot. Oh, thank you, Natalie. A lot of energies and things that you weren't expecting. An example is I went to Mother Cabrini's shrine at the top of the mountain, and I was in the little tiny church also at the Cabrini shrine. And I walked in that church, and I had sat down, I had prayed, and then all of a sudden I felt like I could not breathe. I could not get out of there fast enough. And I knew it wasn't the church, but what it was the energies in the church, all the grief, all the sorrow, all the prayers, all the love. And it was like everything was closing in on me at one time. I had to go out and wash my face with holy water. That's very true. I did. It seems like good water, honestly. So, those are things as an empath. You may not even know you're an empath and start to notice things or start to feel very anxious when you're in public a lot, things like that. That was my first experience with that. But then I was fine. It was just, it made me aware that there are places as an intuitive or as an empath, because I'm really not sure what I am except the child of God. But there are places in the world that you go that are not good for you. Would I do it all over again? Of course, I would, because I would have wanted the experience of seeing the church. Also, like all of these things that happen in your life become experiences to teach you things, um, because a lot of times we can't see what we need to learn, right? I mean, seriously. uh, my most recent thing was having that trust in that relationship and in that person, and not seeing the negativity or the red flags. So you learn. You learn as you grow. And as experiences, you learn a lot by experiences. And every time you learn something and you put that under your tool belt, you're a little better off. Okay. So that's okay. So also, yeah, you're still going to have your challenges in your awakening state. It is all an experience. You're absolutely right, Loria. Okay. And there's also the other thing you have to think about is integration. Okay. Am I back? Okay. Uh, okay, cool. Julie W., you said there's a female energy trying to be acknowledged. Are you talking about around me? Are we back? Okay, cool. Yes, we're back. Or yes, the lady looks like me. Okay, I'm giving it a second. Okay, so we were talking. It's probably my mother. I never get to see her or talk to her. She sends me 1111 all the time, though. All the time. Okay, yeah, that's probably her. And she's very persistent. Okay, I can hear her. Okay. She just said, she said, now, Janae, my middle name is Janae. And that's what I was like, okay, I got you, mom. Okay, interesting. I don't usually get anything from her. Thank you for that, Julie. Okay, okay, so there's this integration when you have a spiritual awakening. There are people, if you tell them that uh, I think she changed a lot of lyrics around. I don't know about the Mamma Mia. The Mamma Mia might be my ex husband. That's funny. Okay, so lost my train of thought. Okay, so okay, so back to integration matters is what we're talking about. Okay, you have to weave your spiritual life in with your real life. Okay, not everybody wants to hear about spirituality all the time. Just ask my daughter. Hi, True Colors. So that's something to think about. Okay, also, because and there, there are people you don't want to walk up to and go, "Yeah, I had this vision," okay? Because they're going to look at you like you're nuts. So there is an integration. There is a discernment on what you share with who. I'm not one of those people, unfortunately. I'm just wide open, which is not necessarily always a good thing. I'm sure a few people in the world think I'm a little nuts, but that's okay because I don't care. All right. So, aloha, true colors. All right. So, the integration is very, very important. Also, relationships mirror your growth. Okay. So, things might fall away, things may change or shift. Things that served you in the past may not serve you anymore, or you may not, it may not fit into your life or your lifestyle. For me, example is I don't, I don't go to bed till late. uh, I was dating someone, they go to bed earlier, but they were very gracious. Oh, hi, True Colors, you joined my member. Oh, thank you, True Colors. uh, Give me just a minute to finish this one. If you need a reading, I can do a reading real quick for you. Okay, so anyway, relationships. Some things will fall away. Okay, some things are they just naturally rearrange in your life. Okay, so oh, no problem. Thank you, True Colors. I appreciate it. If you want a card, let me know and I'll pull one for you. Also, it's okay. It's not linear. It's not okay. Okay, it's cycle. It's like it cycles. It cycles. It's not. It's okay. So let's say you're learning a life lesson. Okay, and let's say you don't learn it. And because I feel like the universe provides tests for us. I really do. And let's say another one of those life lessons comes along. Oh, your mom's birthday. Oh, Thank you, True Colors. I'll pull a card for you in just a second. Let's see if we have anything come through. Okay. Anyway, it's you go through like different waves of expansion, and sometimes you go through like a pause or a shift or a dark night of the soul. I Somebody in the chat just told me you can have more than one of those. One was fine. I don't need more than one. Okay. And also, just because you're spiritual or enlightened does not mean that you have to live this serious, crazy life. Oh, you got the little peace symbol and the love symbol. So cute. You know, you still get to play. Joy is part of the sacred journey. And today I was reminded because I was like, okay, I want to get there. I want to get to where I want to be, right? And then I got a message today that was like, hello, hello. Did you forget the journey? The journey is part of it. And a lot of times we get so busy in life, we forget that the journey is part of it. So it's awakening is kind of like a lot of things go away, but a lot of things come in. And I'd say the things that come in are usually a lot better than the things that go away. So that's what I have for the less obvious awakening signs. I'm going to read for True Colors now because it's her mom's birthday, her heavenly birthday. Thank you for, and she just became a member. Thank you for becoming a member. Let me pray again, real quick. That was kind of a fun class. So let me know if you enjoyed it. Like I said, just because you're not a member doesn't mean you don't get some of the benefits. I do try to pass a lot of that stuff along to you guys. Sometimes it's just a little later. So, I appreciate the thumbs up, whoever just gave it to me. Like no Palo Santo, Hollywood. Somebody, I had to research it because somebody asked me in a comment one time, what are you smoking? And I was like, Palo Santo. So, other colors the air and clear the space. If there's a message for True Colors Mom, please don't let it come through. Okay. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, with these. All right. What is the little purple thing? Is that a monkey or laughter or what is that True Color? Oh shoot. Okay. That's a weird message. All right, let me see what I have coming through here. Oh, it's laughing. Okay, gotcha. I wondered what that was. I've been wondering for a while. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I feel because I don't. Uh, I'll be honest. People that have uh, transcended, it's harder sometimes for me. But what I feel is the first thing is I was putting the cards out, and I heard it was. This is gonna sound kind of bad, like your mom worrying about you doing something excessively. Like maybe she did that in life, like you're eating too much food or something. I don't know. It just felt like she was kind of good at telling you how to fix things in your life. Okay. I don't know why. And like, almost, you know, almost like in a restraining way, not in a mean way, but just in a kind of a hold you back way, or like bring the energy down a little bit. Um, she couldn't always see your point of view. Okay. Uh, she it feels like she was kind of moody. Okay, but here's the thing: she sees that you're making achievements in life, that you're in the early stages of achievement, and she's happy. Okay, because there's something about wanting you to be celebrated, wanting you to be your best professional self, to move forward, to be happy. Okay, and that's the message here, because this is like she wants you to have that three of pentacles. Okay, but also she wants you to like not be stuck in the past. She wants you to move forward. This is the card of refusing to move forward. It's like she's saying, don't betray yourself. Move forward. Don't hold on to any pain. It's like she wants you to feel the joy of the celebration card. She wants you to feel the joy of the celebration card. So it feels good to me. It feels like she's acknowledging you're achieving things. It feels like she's a little bossy, honestly, and but that she wants you to move forward and have a really good life. I hope that resonates for you, True Colors. And P.S. I love you. P.S. I heard P.S. I love you. Hi, Willie Davis. All right, I'm just doing readings tonight. Right, this session by donation are as members. Okay. All right. True Colors. I hope that helped. I wasn't. I That one was hard to tap into. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope it resonates. All right. Okay. So. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. So I hope everybody's having a really good evening this evening. True Colors, are you okay? I had you laughing, but I don't want to make you sad either. Okay. I hope everybody's having a great night. It was something that she thought you was doing excessively. Yes. Yes. She, because that was the first thing that came out of the box was the excess. It's excessive behavior. Yes. I try to, you know, got to be nice with those. But yes, I'm pretty sure it was the smoking. Yes, I'm almost positive. No, I don't have a Clarissa. Hmm. She wants you to move forward. She wants you to be happy. But yes, she was kind of nagging about something you do in excess. She really was. That was the first thing that came out, as a matter of fact. Was that like something that she did? I feel like it's going to sound weird. I feel like she was great at pointing out a lot of other people's faults. Oh, I'm so sorry, True Colors. I'm so sorry. Yours especially. I felt that in the reading, but I was really, but you're going to move on with your life now. You're going to let that, oh, that's not your story anymore. That's the birthday present for you. That's not your story anymore. You have a new story. You have a story of love coming in. I know you're a fighter. I see you. But that's not your story anymore. Don't let that define you. You be you. Okay. My prayers to you also, True Colors. All right. I can understand how the past would crush you. I truly do. And I'm really sorry. Okay, so how is everybody doing? I've been, oh, thank you for the hearts, true colors. And thank you for the membership too. That was super sweet of you. I am working on getting quite a few classes together for that. I'm also working on the technology side of life. Which is a little daunting for me, but hey, it's life, right? It happens. Anyway, I can't believe it's early. It's early, but I've been here. I came here earlier today, and I think today I had to pop in for the members. So I'm going to go ahead and close it off here. But I love you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the class. Please like, share, subscribe, donate. If you want to book a reading, my email is pinned at the top. I so appreciate all of you and love you. Have uh, have a fabulous night, guys. Oh, go share the peace and the love, please. Thank you.